Alright, it is time for day 3 and probably the last day of Stranded Krieg here. So today the plan is pretty straightforward, pretty easy in concept at the very least. We are going to go ahead and be rushing from bunker to the end of the game. We only have like 2 more farms that I genuinely want or need to do, which is a Bada and then a Flacker. And then from there, we'd simply need to just go contest Terra. So, doesn't sound bad on paper, but we'll have to see how it goes. It's really good that we get an audio cue every time that we light ourselves on fire with one of our skills. That actually does let me know how long I should expect my fire dots to last and stuff like that. So it's super duper helpful. Also, I was right next to the respawn. Why would you do this? Okay, we can get the respawn, I guess. He felt bad. And of course, once again, we are just using visual or quality of life mods. There are no mods that affect drop rate or anything too extreme like that. So it is simply just make game look and feel a little better to play. Yo, where are my bloodbath procs though? There it is. All I had to do was hit a direct on a guy to get a bloodbath proc apparently, which is like completely the opposite of how it should be, but it's fine. It is what it is, we won't question it. Now, I don't know if this will be a true statement, but I think that walking up to bunker will be harder than actually dealing with bunker. Hopefully we should be able to trigger plenty of bloodbath off of turrets and some other stuff, so I gotta imagine it'll feel okay, but also I don't know, so we'll have to find out. Here we go. And there we go, bunker is down. I will admit, I did multi-shot a little bit at the boss. Probably a little too much. But I had to take advantage of the bloodbath, I have to do it. So, yeah, not too bad. Oh my goodness, it's a purple Snyder. Well, I mean, it's not a Snyder, but it's good enough, I don't care. It's got a Molly-1 grip, it'll surely apply its slag better. Oh, 2 angelic loaders and an ion immediately off spawn. That is so mean. Alright, well, I guess this is what we're dealing with.
I lust for your blood.
Don't stand in front of the ion loader. Do that to stack a little bit, because you can get elemental elation off of the injectors since they count as mobs, kind of. Just kind of like throw a Tesla coil up there, hope it sticks on one of them. Use that to get some stacks and some stuff going. Yeah, so if we can manage to get the ball rolling against enemies, it works pretty well. It just also requires us to be able to do that in the first place, which is a little bit of a hard sell sometimes. It is time to find out how difficult it will be to fight King Mong, because I have absolutely no idea. I have to imagine it's gonna suck at least a little bit. We could try to use a Saw Blade technical to fight him, since Saw Blades would get buffed by our own personal melee damage, which means we could deal a lot more with it. But that also depends on whether or not they even tickle him to begin with. I feel like I'm being pranked. I am totally being pranked right now. How many times have I save quit? And just no Mong boy. That's another one. He just doesn't exist anymore. Randall Pitchfork has gone into my own game files and personally removed King Mong. Because I'm showing people that the game is too easy and they don't have to move on to BL3 or Wonderlands. SMH. Honestly, a conference call might go hard on the fight too. But I feel like Flacker is kind of what I wanted to do initially. So it would feel weird to stray from that.
When my powers combine,
Oh.
it's beginning to bleed.
Honestly, if I did get a fire conference call with decent parts before I got a Flacker, I would be very tempted to just take that and try to fight Terra with that instead.
Fantastic blood boy.
Because that would probably do pretty good work. We've got a Bada. It's shock.
Look at that.
No positive, no negative about using it, technically. I mean, it doesn't synergize with our explosive anything, which sucks. But it's a Bada, and we've been here forever, so we might just lock in.
I'm going to taste your love. The colors. Get the colors. I killed you all. I killed your friends and your family. I tracked down your grandparents and turned them inside out. I can stop the blood train that's gonna turn your loved ones into a red splatter across the tracks of humanity.
I miss playing a character with a support. Playing as Mr. Torg and having muscles follow you around and shoot stuff with you was nice. Okay, well, all the basic ads are dead. So if I go back down, they'll despawn, or they'll de-aggro. Then I come back up, spam jump. They kill me instantly because I'm one-shot right now. And then they fly away. That'd be the ultimate plan, which is why I'm gonna jump off this ledge to get health gate.
Why don't these guys just give up? You already killed their boss. Idiots.
Yep.
I'm never sorry.
Nice.
I'm never sorry.
Door is clear. We have a good hour left, which most of it will be spent fighting Terra, of course. Hopefully get this done in time. Might be a little snug. If not, I might run over a little bit longer than expected. It doesn't help that most of our time spent on this character was farming an hour long for a Stormfront, and then another hour for a Bada, and then just a couple minutes here and there for other miscellaneous stuff. The other stuff dropped pretty fast, but the Stormfront and the Bada are just the absolute worst parts of the run so far. Jack and Warrior. I almost said Terra. This should be pretty simple, hopefully. Just acquired stacks, trigger Bloodbath, and try to dump on both.
The colors.
We'll see how easy that is, though, after some play. Pretty easy. Cool.
Mine and yours. This is kind of awful. I'm back.
There we go. That was a little bit snug, but we got it. No problem. Warrior is dead. We can go ahead and start the Moonshot farm, which should be so much nicer than the other farms we've been doing. We are going to either get a fire conference call or a flacker is what I've decided on. Either one is really fine with me. So whichever one we get is what we'll stick with. Oh, hey. Cool. Well, we got a flacker. Bandit grip. It's a flacker. Okay, sure. For the sake of our insanity, we'll probably go ahead and get a ruby too. Just, you know, why not? It's just smart at this point. I don't want to spend extra sanity trying to maintain health.
When my powers combine.
You got 'em all. Now I am the main, and I'll give you my rifle. Here now, bring the beast to me instead of that outlaw.
Okay. Also, the fight itself might take 30 minutes just from trying to DPS him down, not even including, like, failures. And also, since we are going to be doing a little bit of shenanigans here, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the funny little controller display, because I feel like it'll be very vital information for anyone who's curious about what's about to happen here. Oh, none of that hit. A little bit of it hit. Now see, that's without Bloodbath. Dang it. Hold on. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. I may or may not have totally underestimated the lack of healing I would have from the OP8 Herald. That's okay. Did I burn myself? I probably burned myself. Oh well. So I think I may have locked in on the wrong item of the farm. I think a fire conference call would have probably been a better choice. So, as much as I would hate to do it, I think if push comes to shove, we might try to do Blacker into rocket launcher. We'll see. I wouldn't prefer it. But genuinely, if it is a little bit too nasty, that might be what we do. So, since our damage against Terra is really, really bad, we are going to go ahead and make one contention here. We are going to get rid of our flacker, and I'm going to give myself a bad fire conference call with not great parts, and we're going to run that against Terra, and we'll see how that goes instead. Of course, this is cheating, but I am stupid it didn't test anything. So this is how we're going to do it, and we'll see how much better that goes. So as you can see here, we've got a nice little Tediore grip with melee attachment. So that's what we're going to run with. It doesn't look right, but I just made it that, so it should be fine. And then we'll just take this flacker, we'll just dump it on the floor. And then from here, we will just walk right back into the fight with no other changes.
I don't wanna go!
Dang it. That's okay. This is what we're here for.
This is the truth!
Okay. That's really unfortunate. Yeah. We have to surrender for the day. I'm unfortunately just out of time for the character, so might have to do a fourth a day, solely dedicated to killing Terra. See how that goes, but that'll have to do it, unfortunately. So, yeah, day 3.